Okay guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Today I'm going to share with you the story of one of my favorite staple food. It's the egg. Do you know that I'm really interested in eggs, and I know that you are too because you are joining the egg machine contest, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is really relevant to you right now. Do you know that the egg is one of only two single most complete and dynamic food available for humans and maybe for other animals also, because it contains all the trace minerals, all the macro except for the chlorine, and all the vitamins except for vitamin C. It is actually a vehicle that supplies all the required vitamins for humans. So it really supports the human population, and it's very cheap. That's why I like it. You can have it in the morning, in the afternoon, and especially in the evening. Isn't it? Well, we are always encountering as technical. This is my experience. People claim that a chicken can lay 2 eggs a day. Is that possible? Okay. How did you know that? Today we are going to justify this, and you are going to be convicted in explaining, because I'll show you just why it is not possible. Well, the hen is unique in all animals in such a way that they only have one functional ovary. So it's the left one. So the ovary is developed even when they are small. They have about 4,000, imagine 4,000 ovums, and from which the yolk matures when the hen also matures. So when this yolk matures, only one per day, it is released from the yolk sac, or what we call as the follicle. It goes into the, what do you call that? Oviduct. Okay? The oviduct is like a tube. It is about 31 inches. That's more than 2 rulers long. Imagine that size fitting in a single chicken. That's how, God designed the animals. Biology is very intelligent. He fit that into the chicken. So the oviduct is divided into 5 sections, and each section has a different function. Firstly, when the yolk, the yellow part of your egg, is released from the ovary, it is catched by what we call as infundibulum. In the infundibulum, the fertilization happens if there is a sperm there. If not, just like human beings, if there's a sperm already nag-aabang, it will be fertilized. But commercial eggs, there's no male there, so it's not fertilized. The yolk stays there for 15 minutes, and then it goes into the magnum. In the magnum, 2 layers of whites cover the yolk. It protects the yolk from moisture from the outside. So the first layer that covers the yolk, it's called a chalazae. It's really nice, right? It stays there for the magnum, develops that and forms the 2 layers of whites in 3 hours. So 15 minutes plus 3, so you should be counting, right? After which, from infundibulum to the magnum, and then it goes to the isthmus, and it stays there for just 1 hour. That's where the albumin is being formed. The larger white egg that we eat, and you can actually see. So that's the albumin. It's developed in the isthmus for 1 hour. After that, it goes now to the uterus. Now you know uterus, right? Or the shell gland. Now this is where water is applied so that the egg white, the albumin that we know as egg white, is covered with a thin layer. I think you know what that is, because when you boil an egg, you will see this separation. A thin white layer that separates the albumin from the shell. Okay, it applies that water to develop this form, and then the carbonate covers the whole egg. That's your shell. And this process takes about 21 hours. This is where the chicken is unique in all animals, because they have this capacity to store that amount of calcium in the body that they use for the egg. One chicken, this is trivia, one chicken in the entire life that produces 330 eggs in one cycle needs to eat 1.5 kilos of calcium in order to support that phenomenon. So in total, the question earlier that we said, can the chicken lay 2 eggs a day? No, because the egg production itself takes about 25 hours plus 15 minutes. So the chicken can only lay 1 egg a day. And the hour of laying changes every time, every day. 1 egg a day, the chicken lay. But 2 eggs a day makes you happy.
Yes.